Hello, I'm Jay Vikas, Business Development for ASA ABLOY. Today I want to show you the Norton 5800 series ADAEZ low energy power operator. One of the challenges we have in the industry when we attempt to automate a door are obstructions that are in or around the door. In this example, we have an exhaust ductwork, we have electrical conduit, we have pathway lighting, we have an exit sign, we actually have a steam pipe, and we even have a challenge of having a deep reveal. When faced with obstructions that are visible here, like the exit sign and the deep reveal and the conduit, the installer may make the decision to mount the operator on the opposing side of the door so that he can get away from these obstructions. The problem with that is, in this example, that's exterior. We wouldn't want to mount an operator outside in the weather. And number two, in this case, it wouldn't work either because the door and the ceiling are actually almost interfere with one another. There's no place to mount the operator in that exterior application either. The Norton 5800 series is the only automatic operator commercially available on the market that actually mounts on the door. So the installation in this case actually becomes quite simple. The operator mounts like a door closer and eliminates the obstructions that are above and around the door. Another design consideration in your low energy automatic door solution is whether the doors are push-pull or whether they're latched. In this case, we're using motorized latch retraction, surface vertical rod. So in an exit situation or an entrance situation, we're going to have to retract the latches and then engage the operator. So here's an example, retracting the latches, waiting a second, and then engaging the operator. The wireless interface module, or WIM, from ADAEZ allows you to accomplish a interface to an electric lock, latch, an electric strike, or a magnet. And we're using the wireless button to wirelessly communicate to the card. Then we have a delay to activate the electric lock. And then we have an option. We could send a hardwired line up to the operator to activate it, or we could send a wireless signal up to the operator to activate it. So the wireless interface module. The ADAEZ was designed to function like an ordinary door closer. The spring forces are fully adjustable, number 2 to number 6, or 4 to 15 pounds of opening force. And I open the door, a controlled open and a controlled close, just like an ordinary door closer. When automating a very large and heavy door, for example, this door, 48 inches wide, 250 pounds with a full armor plate, a feature called dynamic braking will slow the door down to protect it from abuse or high wind. I can demonstrate. So ordinary traffic uses the door like an ordinary door closer. High wind or abusive traffic engages dynamic braking. A built-in back-check brake prevents damage to the opener when it comes to its full open position. And in this example, no open stop is required. The door arm contains a built-in shock absorber and the Endlink. The Endlink not only controls your preload on the door, but also reveals the shock absorber that works in conjunction with dynamic braking and back-check braking to protect the door frame from high wind and abuse. Shock absorbing Endlink. In applications where you have wind, stack pressure, or weather stripping holding the door open, you can engage the power close feature. The motor will turn on and actually pull the door to the closed position. This is the inside of the ADAEZ's head assembly. It reveals what is much like a cam action door closer. A double helical compression spring, or a spring nested inside of a spring, is pushed down as the door opens either to the right or to the left, non-handed. This cam actually pushes the spring as the door opens and closes. The preload on the spring is controlled by the key that comes with the unit, an ordinary hex key, and can change your opening force from 4 pounds to 15 pounds of opening force, which is a number 2 to a number 6 closer, fully adjustable right out of the box. And there's very few moving parts and not very much to go wrong. Thank you for taking some time today to learn about the Norton 5800 series ADAEZ operator.